Welcome back to the In Honor of Love channel, where we strive to lay the foundations of long-lasting relationships. Our mission is to provide unbiased information so you can make the right decisions that stand the test of time. Today, we are diving into the DNA craze, and trust me, it's causing quite a stir. The Ugandan society has been hit with shocking revelations from DNA tests in the past week. According to media reports, fathers are discovering that some or all of the children they've been looking after aren't biologically theirs. And just like that, the new wave has been set in motion. Those who never even thought twice about their kids' paternity are now asking themselves, what if? I also think that the stories that are proving the fathers wrong are not making it to the media. So we don't have the opportunity to know the percentage that is wrong for comparison purposes. The impression that is being left is that many fathers are looking after children that are not biologically theirs. So it is contributing to the increasing pressure on men to go and do these DNA tests. However, let's explore the scenarios that DNA testing is going to resolve, shall we? Picture this: wealthy individuals passing away, and suddenly new children start popping up from every corner, with their mothers claiming that they had secret affairs with the late. Well, thanks to DNA testing, that storyline is about to be cancelled. And what about those classic moments when women tell their men, "We are pregnant"? Before opening up about their pregnancy to anyone, they'll make sure it's the right man. The mere thought of a DNA test being conducted as soon as the baby is born will send shivers down their spines. Now, imagine a young woman claiming that her pregnancy belongs to a teacher, partly because I'm a teacher as well, or some older man in society for strategic reasons. With the possibility of DNA testing looming over her, she will definitely think twice before playing the paternity guessing game. DNA tests are the ultimate reality check. Time to face the music and tell her boyfriend to man up. It's not just about men confirming their children's identity anymore. DNA testing is also an indirect way to investigate a woman's faithfulness. The question is, does it mean that if all children belong to the man, then she's been faithful all along? And hold on to your hearts, because DNA is even likely to be used in choosing heirs and determining inheritance. In the future, every child may be required to have a DNA report for the reading of the will. You'll need a golden ticket. Well, a DNA report to even get a seat at the inheritance table. Why are fathers rushing to do DNA tests? Well, for starters, some can actually afford it. Not everyone has DNA testing on their list of worries. Some people are just wondering if they'll have food on their plate tomorrow or a roof over their heads. Then there is a hype from the media. When every story you hear turns out to confirm the father's suspicions, it's hard not to feel the pressure. Even fathers who have no reason to suspect anything start thinking, should I do a DNA test too? Honestly, if your child looks exactly like you, a DNA test might be a bit excessive, don't you think? And let's not forget about those fathers who travel a lot or who have work that keeps them away from home for long. Their absence might make some fathers worry about their wives' faithfulness. These poor gentlemen are more prone to be lured into doing a DNA test. But is it always true that being away from home leads to infidelity on the side of the woman? Now, before you rush off to get a DNA test for your children, have you considered a few things? First, I have no right to advise you on what to do with your children. But let's think this through. What if your wife is faithful? What if she's been fighting off temptations just to keep you as her one and only? How would a DNA test impact her? And what happens if you are wrong? And yes, what happens if you are right too? How do you mend the family bonds after unleashing the DNA tornado? Risky business, my friends. Second, are people seeking second opinions? Even with the lowest possible human error, there is still room for mistakes. And let's face it, errors happen. You wouldn't want to base life-altering decisions on incorrect information, would you? Imagine acting on the wrong results only to find out years later that you've been living a lie. In conclusion, there is an old saying in my culture that claims a woman knows if the child belongs to you. They even say that it's a woman who gives you a child. If they say it's not yours, well, you can't exactly argue with that. But now, with DNA testing in the picture, the lab can also know who the child truly belongs to. With that power gone, it's time to be honest and truthful. This new development highlights the importance, now more than ever, of giving children the opportunity to know their real fathers from the get-go. You wouldn't want to be blamed twice. Once by your husband for hiding the truth, and once by your children for denying them their natural right to know their fathers. When it comes to the men, well, it's a case-by-case situation. But one thing is for sure, DNA test doesn't leave the family the same way. So tread carefully, my friends. If you enjoyed the insights in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on the next balanced video posted every week. Good luck with your decisions about DNA testing, and may the DNA be with you.